So when you saute fish, what you want to make sure is that you have a nice crust, right? So you look at it. You see like the brown?
Yes.
Right here? That's what you're looking for. You have a very uniform brown color, and that brings crunch as well, of course. You see that it's starting to open.
Oh
so
my
now
God.
you can, if you want, you can toast a little bit in a pan. You have never been on a reality show, have you?
No, and let's keep it that way.
Is it considered a bad thing to be on a reality show? I mean, for an actor or in Hollywood, or
Yes.
it's not a good
Yes.
thing.
Now that I'm saying that, I'm going to get in like giant trouble. But I would prefer to stay off reality TV because a lot of it is very sensational. I want to share myself with people. I'm very open about my life, and you know, I've always been an open book. But I think there's sort of a boundary.
I think it's very important to keep your distance in between private life.
A little less this, a little more this.
Yes, I'm totally with you. So we have a nice crust, as you can see now. I flipped it once, and I don't know if you noticed, but I put my hand on top when I did it, and I slid the spatula underneath, and my hand was really. I'm going to put it here for the moment. Was really guiding the fish so it doesn't break into pieces into the pan. So, in your career, you had some drama and ups and downs, and you overcame the challenges.
Yes.
And when was really a turning point in your career when you said, "Well, I'm done with the drama, and I have the passion, obviously, for being an actor and potentially a producer that you became"?
I was going to say
when was
that exact crossroads. When I was about 18, I started my own production company called Flower Film.
And you understood all the aspects of production and...
I love filmmaking. I love all the decisions that go into making a film.
And directing?
Yes, I love directing. It was always my goal. I finally directed my first feature, and I've directed a music video, and I directed a documentary, and I can't wait to do it again.
Knowing the passion that she has for acting, I cannot see Drew far away from Hollywood, either way, acting or directing movies. So I think she will be able to be the businesswoman that she wants to be, and also being a good mom, that is her wish, of course.
A good director is someone who is just incredibly decisive. An indecisive director is a bummer.
Because you need direction.
Yeah, because it's like everything in life. You don't want to go up to someone and be like, I have this question, and they just kind of go, well...
It's the same for chefs too.
Yeah, I hate indecision. It's so unsexy.
The chef has to take decision. I like that. It's similar to what you're talking about. So at 18, you're starting to
Yep, I started to produce.
And direct?
I started learning how I could be a director. What kind of director did I want to be? And then I think life really just sort of took off from there.
I'm putting some parsley, by the way.
That's gorgeous.
I add a little bit of parsley, why not? And then we will have the juice, and we will find a spoon somewhere for the juice. So you see, while you were cooking the clams, and we are having a good time and drinking and talking, we cook the fish. So it's not difficult. It's something very, very simple. Some of the juice?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to put a lot of juice. So that's a turning point in your life.
Yes.
And from that day on, you change your lifestyle?
I really went to school to be a producer. I trained myself.
Yes.
I studied everything. I created like my own college of how do you produce. I put together writers lists and found out, you know, what type of films I wanted to make, and I started optioning books, and I started meeting with executives that I respected what projects they were making. And I'm like Tracy Flick in Election. I'm pulling the buttons at night. I'm ripping the posters off the wall. I've got crazy African music going on in my head. I like studying.
So you're a perfectionist.
I want to make it happen.
So what is the difference in between being controlling and making it happen?
It sounds so much better.
Okay. Okay. Well, you see, for a guy who doesn't speak English, now I get it. We're gonna go test our food. I mean, let me carry the plates, and we're gonna move. It smells good. And the bread too with the garlic, it's very nice.
You know, I've been waiting like a greyhound at the gate to eat this. I'm very excited.
So you put it in a juice like that?
I do.
And you let it...
it's one of my favorite things about the dish. Anything that is, you know, welcoming to a crusty French bread is so delicious.
I'm excited. Let's see. Tastes good, huh? That's fantastic.
I'm so glad that you approve of the jalapenos in the dish,
Yes.
too.
I have never tried clams or mussels with jalapeno. There's a subtleness about it, but it's spicy and not too much, and I love it.
Some nights, my girlfriends and I will throw in a little more or a little less, depending
Yeah, of course.
on our mood.
Yes, absolutely. But right now, it's perfect. And what I noticed in the back of the bottle, you mentioned that you give a portion of the proceeds to charity.
Yes. When I turned about 30, I realized that I really wanted to broaden my horizons and my awareness, and I wanted to start balancing my life with philanthropy. So I started working with the World Food Program and really working in children's education and funding schools. So
in America or
in Africa?
In Africa,
actually, yes.
So you went to Africa?
Yes, for many years, actually. And now I'm building my own school there. You know, if nobody knows, great. If people know, great. If I can bring awareness or raise some money, wonderful. But I just like to keep my head down and learn about what I can do over there. And I think with each charity comes a different appropriateness.
So you say each charity you involved with also animals?
I do love animals. From back in the day, I love animals, especially dogs.
So it's about saving dogs? Or
I love dogs. Do you have any dogs?
I have 2 cats. No, because I always thought I will be the one who goes outside at midnight with a dog to go
You probably
in the street
will.
and pee, and so I have cats. So animals, children, hunger, those are your main focus in terms of
women empowerment.
Women empowerment. That's very honorable. Everything you do, it's very inspiring, and you know, it's great. So thank you so much for coming. Enjoy the wine. I enjoy your company very much. And now we have a surprise for you. We're going to go see the bird.
Oh my God.
That we dedicate to you, of course. This is in your honor.
It's beautiful.
It's the recipe and, of course, your name. And Clams Montecito.
Clams Montecito.
It's a recipe, right? I mean,
It is.
So you have to sign it.
I think to stay true to our conversation, I'm going to go right by the butter.
Okay. Well, I signed here in that case. Oh, I love the art. Anyway, it was a great pleasure to have you. Thank you so much. We have to cook more often.
I'm going to have a hard time leaving here, but I don't mean that to scare you.
I have the feeling that today, the experience of cooking together will stay in our mind, and I wouldn't be surprised that she goes back with her girlfriends and friends and decide to cook the clams and surprise her friends by adding what we did today, cooking a piece of fish with it.
You just never know when something like some fun dream of yours might be realized. In my case, cooking with someone that I really, really love. So, dream come true. I was actually raised vegetarian by my mom. One night I checked into a hotel with my 3 dogs, and I had forgotten their food. So I said, I'm gonna right this wrong and I'm gonna order steaks on the menu. And sat down on the floor and I ate an entire steak by myself, and I just cut it up and ripped into it.